Hello, come and join me for a hot lap around Rudskogen in the Cadillac as part of the Fanatec Global Challenge Series. Hope you enjoy the lap.
22.094. Really good lap right there, really good. I don't know what you did, but keep doing that. .767. That was a good lap.
So let's get started for a lap. Looking for that 100 marker, and that's where we start braking. Now make sure you use engine braking for this. People are desperate to whack down the gears as fast as they can, but you can keep it in higher gears, don't worry about the gear change, and let the braking start turning the car. And we want to aim for a really tight entry here. Try and take as much of the curb as you can without hitting an off track and getting a time penalty. A bit of practice and you'll be able to nail that every single time. And I usually, for the next right-hander, aim to have those curbs right in the centre of my screen. If you have a look, as soon as they're in the centre of the screen, I start turning right. And I'm just being patient, because you want to have a really tight corner here, which allows you to then straighten up the car and then give it the full beans to get down the straight. Now I miss it here, but you want to ideally stay left on the curbs. It gives you the best, the widest entry into the corner, and then you'll see the markers on the right, the 100 marker. That's where we start braking again. This time we're quite light on the brakes, so we're getting that car turning, and again not rushing down the gear shifts. That then allows us to have a nice tight exit of the corner where we can stay all the way over to the right hand curbs. This brings us on to one of the most important sections of the track. If you're a little bit offline here, you lose so much time. You've got to make sure you're right over on this right hand curb, and I see time and time again people are a car width, even 2 car widths away. They're in the middle of the track before they turn left for the first part of the sequence. And this means that throughout the sequence, instead of accelerating through and keeping up your speed, they're slowing down, and each corner they're slowing down and down and down. We want to be keeping the speed constant, if not accelerating throughout the whole section, and you'll gain a huge amount of time, believe me. Now I ran a little bit hot into there, but I still managed to get it right tight to the curb and get a good exit. So we're braking for the hairpin at about 75 yards, thereabouts, just after you pass 100 yard marker, 100 metre marker. And again, so many times people overdo this. They fly into this corner and they're scrubbing the speed off and they're just running wide. Let's be patient, guys. Slow with the gear changes down, don't whack them down, and we need to get this tight to the apex. Use the curb. The curb's there, it means we use it. So again, time and time again, this is one of the most common corners where people they're not hitting the apex at all, and again ruins the flow through the next through the right hairpin and also up to the next left-hander. Yep, seen some people take some interesting lines, really tight ones to the left coming up to this corner. Let's use the width of the track, guys. We want to keep the speed up, we don't want to be scrubbing it off. So let's get the car, again, I'm aiming for the curves to be in the centre of the screen here. Slowing down, being patient, and we want to get right to that left-hand apex, run onto that green strip, gets us a nice tight corner, and we can exit nice and early and get on the power. Final section now, and it's just a little lift and maybe a dab on the brakes, tiny bit, just to get the confident turning. And then it's a double apex, hit the first one, run a little bit wide, and then take a really late apex, and then we're hitting the power, run it wide over the curbs to get a really good exit, and we're across the line, and that's the lap done.
21.767. That was a good lap.
So there you go, a 1:21.767. That's my take on Rudskogen. Hopefully you see some of the lines, check them out and see if that makes you faster. And hopefully you'll beat my time. There's plenty of time left in that. I've seen another guy, the Silver, really quick in the Caddy. I think he did a 21.4. I think he's got his own YouTube video with that hot lap. So there's time to make up. Go out there and attack the track and enjoy it, guys.